Hello, everybody. Ja the Sapphic here. Today I'm going to talk about that community post I made where I was talking about my job and it dishonoring agreements. I'm not going to get too much into that, but it's going to lead into like what I really want to talk about, which is like anger in the path back to self. So yeah, my job decided to not honor several agreements that were made, and they decided to change several things last minute. They decided to um they're deciding that they're rushing things right now and that they're not going to communicate about it. So a lot of us are still in the dark about said things. So yeah, not fun to feel like the rug or the ground is shaking under you. That really shook out the last of the complacency I had in my bones. I was really upset. I was crying this week because I just did not feel safe. And I was like basically upset with myself because I was like, gosh, man, ugh, they got me. This is the last time they got me. They made me trust something outside of myself. They got me. Nah, woo! But I'm all good. I'm doing better now. I'm still like in a reflection phase. They're still like not communicating. They're still rushing things. And you know what? They let them do that. They gonna do that. It's Mercury retrograde. We know what that's all about. They're doing stuff completely against Mercury retrograde. So we're gonna see the seeds that they're planting. What's gonna sprout in the spring for them? But yeah, I'm deciding that I'm using, like, honestly just viewing my 9 to 5 as it is a means to invest in myself. Like at this point, like I don't know, like that is very, very, that is there. That is there. That is not my life. I will not shape my life around a job. I refuse. Like, oh my goodness, I am making my own moves. I am seriously going all in for what I need in my life. So that's that. Whatever. Blah, say blah, say blah. So on to the topic. Um, Anger coming up when you're on a path back to yourself, when you're trying to hone in your authenticity, get into your creative spirit, your creative channel again. Anger can pop up. I was angry this week. Like I said, I was upset with myself. Like, first of all, it's like, how could you let yourself be complacent again? You literally, the last job literally shook you from under your feet, and like the last several jobs you had, you've said, this is going to be my last job, this is going to be my last job, this is going to be my last job. I'm supposed to be sitting back in Costa Rica on the beach somewhere right now. Yeah, and then planning my next location. That's what I'm supposed to be doing right now. But complacency is a beast, baby. It's a beast. We get comfortable in what is familiar to us, even if it's not of our wellness, because that's how we've been conditioned. And then that is a point where anger pops up as well, because I'm like, wow, for like this freaking there's literally like no reason why the world, or a lot of the world, runs the way it does. We can all be well. We can all be well. We can all be thriving. That is not hard. That is not hard, but society wants to build itself on pressure, anxiety, stress. That is not my reality. I do not claim that. I do not claim Uncle Sam. I don't know why. Ah, mm-mm. I've been so upset this week that it's been in my dreams as well. When I start dreaming about a job, that's when I know that, and then in a bad way, that's when I know to like start paying attention. When I start dreaming about anything repetitively, but with this job, for it to seep into my dreams means like it's penetrated something and like it's time to purge. What is working right now? What is not working right now? Like, reflect. Where have you been complacent? That sure paycheck, that check that's gonna come if I work this amount of hours, this amount of days, sure is nice to think about. But at what cost? At my mental health? At my morality? Because they really tested some moral, they're testing moral things right now. They are. At what cost? Like, I know the type of life I want, and the parts that are unclear to me right now, I trust will unfold, even if just one step at a time. Instead of letting anger embitter me, I'm gonna use it as a guide. It's telling me what's not of my wellness. It's telling me what I'm passionate about. And so I'm gonna let it lead intentionally. We're not stressing anymore. I trust that everything works out for me, and I need y'all to trust that everything works out for y'all. I am so appreciative to everyone who's joined my journey thus far. Um, this is a video I have for y'all today. I'm staying within my capacity. I'm about to go take me a shower, get something to eat, and I'm going to, y'all, I'm trying to get to bed early. I am a night owl, but I'm gonna try to get to bed early. Ask me tomorrow to get to bed early. Don't ask me that. But yeah, it's been Ja the Sapphic, and until next time, be well. See y'all soon.